Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you what I've been working on in the last weeks. It is a bot for trading directly in Uniswap. It is a dapp, so it doesn't connect to any other API provider or backend or any other logic, so it talks directly to the blockchain. And it goes like this. The logic is like this. Whenever there's a big transaction, it will try to buy it in the same block. So for example, if we look at this transaction here, this person bought this amount of Arbitrum. We're in Arbitrum blockchain because it has low fees and it's easy to test things. And how it goes, usually in L2s, so layer 2 blockchains, whoever pays a little bit more gas price, their transaction will be ordered first. So when you trade in Uniswap, even if you trade in the first block, if you have the same gas price, it is ordered by who comes first. But if you put just a little bit more, the validators might pick your transaction and you get a different exchange rate. So you have just a little bit more gain. Now we're talking about small amounts here, but if you want to set this application, for example, to execute a buy at 1000 or I don't know whatever value you might want to do it, you can. So I will go a little bit more in detail about the logic and how it functions a little bit later if you are interested, but for now just know that this application, it is free to use. You can download it in GitHub. You have the link in GitHub in on our page, and you can configure it however you want. So as you can see here, you start this bot, it connects to the blockchain, it waits until someone buys the amount that you specify here for the buy event, and after that it monitors the price. Whenever you set it to sell, so I set at 1%, but you can put 3% here, and the stop loss also whatever percentage you want, it will automatically sell it in case you will take profit or stop loss. Ideally take profit should be a little bit bigger because you might want to leave it running for a long time or just one time. I don't know, it's up to you how you use it. We do not put any tracking in this bot, so it's for you to tell us what improvements do you want to see. Now everything that is free, usually it is a high likelihood of a scam, any bot that you see free on the internet. So we want to clarify how we make money. So we make money by selling you two plans, gold plan and platinum plan. The gold plan, it will avoid buying when there are big selling events. So for example, if there's a big sell event here and someone buys immediately after and the bot should buy it, it will pause it because maybe something is wrong, maybe I don't know what. You can pause on price drops, so this here, and you have access to the strategies page, and you have more concrete examples how to set this up, because it is a dapp, it needs much more settings than just select a token and press play. And I'm going to go in a separate video in every little thing set up, so I'm going more quickly now. You have chat support if you have trouble. So this is a gold plan. It costs at the moment, let's see, $47 lifetime at the moment. No, I'm planning to increase it in the future. Also, you have platinum plan, which is 77, and it will delay the training until ETH has gained. So in case you noticed, every time that big currency goes down, Bitcoin and Ethereum, altcoins go down with it much faster. So almost no altcoin goes up when ETH goes down. Very rarely it's the case. And you also have chat and phone support in case something is wrong, up to a limit, of course, not. So also the big advantage for platinum plan is that it checks the price every 5 seconds instead of 60 seconds. So whenever your condition to take a profit or stop loss is met, the bot will stop it or sell your token. You can configure your tokens pretty easy, so I would recommend you start with Arbitrum blockchain because it has insanely low fees. Like for example, this swap transaction on Uniswap costs $0.01, like cheaper than this. Maybe there are other blockchains, but the blockchain itself should have some value in it. At the moment you can choose between these blockchains. If you want some other ones, I can add it here. If many people want some other type of blockchain, I can add it. You need to configure this address. These are pre-configured, and you also need the chain link data feeds Oracle because this is how we calculate the price of a token. So only these blockchains can be made, not Solana. For Solana we are planning to do the same bot for Solana a little bit later this year. So only these blockchains, or if there are a lot of people that want another blockchain, we can change the logic for the price with some other logic. Let's see how it is. We are open to improve it. So you need to configure it how much is you plan to use for buying tokens, or USD, because it can work with USDT or USDC. The private key because it needs to execute transactions automatically. You configure it when to trigger the buy event initially. You need the RPC URL here to connect to the blockchain, so you need a WebSocket RPC because it has a function that it's with filter that I can put listening. The code listens to some events, and this is possible only with WebSockets. Another option is to host your own node, or you can use Quick Node for starting. I recommend you use Quick Node. The free version is okay for testing, so just for quick test, the free version is okay. If you are doing it like professionally, you can pay for their pro plan. I think it's $10 a month or $20. Like I said, these are pre-configured. You don't need to touch them unless you want to. Next thing, you have to pick up the pool that you want to watch, the liquidity pool and the traded token that you want. So here, for example, I'm watching the ETH Arbitrum pool, and the trade token is this one, which is Arbitrum. If I would have to watch RAP BTC and ETH, this would be the case. It is like this because I told you it is not an application that you just click play and go to sleep and wake up a millionaire overnight. No, you need to do some research, know some things, and it will work after. And yeah, this is pretty much it. I will go in much more detail in another video on configuring, but for starting you can use it like this. You can download it from our webpage, isbot.2wtf, or from GitHub. As you can see in GitHub, if you look closely, you see that you have to checksums here, which is the hash of the zip file. There are two. You only have access to this one, and you should check it. Okay, you should check if it is exactly this one. And the sources version is the source code, which is hashed, which I will keep it in case someone accuses of stealing or hacking, which I can prove anywhere that the application was clean using this hash. You are more than welcome to sue us if you want. We will prove that with the source code that the application is clean. More on that a little bit later. So you download it, you install it. You need to have Node.js installed on your computer. Unfortunately, I cannot package it as an app unless it's for Linux or Windows. For MacBook you cannot. You need much more time. Maybe we do it in the future, but for now you need Node, and here are the instructions how to run it. It is very likely if you cannot follow these instructions, you'll have big problems into filling this stuff, because this is quite not that complex, but it is a little bit more complex. You can also upgrade to gold plan, and I'm more than happy to walk you over it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this very low for buying and selling, and let's see how it goes. And now it is waiting for a buy event to happen, which whenever someone buys one ETH value of Arbitrum token, it will trigger the buy. Hopefully this happens soon enough. We detect the transaction. We bought for how much we set up the bot to buy. Price is watching every 5 seconds, and we would let this one running for what is our condition, like for selling, for take profit or stop loss. Just close it manually here, and if you can see we did this transaction and we bought for 0.1 raptis, and in the sell transaction we got 0.10009. Yes, and we paid a little bit gain, like insignificant gain. To gain some stuff, you need to have larger transactions with more on take profit, sorry. And if not large transactions, many small ones, so it adds up. You can use this bot to snipe tokens. So for example, if you know a token that will launch and it has stopped trading. We can also use it to snipe it whenever trading opens and people are buying. You won't buy exactly when the trading is open because the bot doesn't look at such functionality, but you will buy in the same block or the next block when someone else is buying. So it's a pretty good way to snipe tokens too, and you can use it with any meme coin that you can find, like as long as it's not a scam coin that you cannot sell it after and it follows ERC20 standard, you can. I will make another video much more detailed about configuration, going in every setting here, explaining it as well as I can. And I hope you try the bot and you tell me if it worked for you, and if you want, share how much profit you made or lost. Like, this bot doesn't guarantee that you win, so be careful. This is not a bot that you click run and you go to sleep. No, you need to configure it. You need to pay attention to every setting that it is here. You can lose money too, so we don't promise anything unreal. Thank you for watching the video, and I see you on the next video explaining how to configure it. And you need to have it downloaded and started. So you need to download it and start it. I forgot to mention, so this Quasar is a framework which I built a bot. It's a very big GitHub project, open source, and it is the easiest way I can find at the moment to ship the product. So you have to install Node and run a couple of commands, and the bot will run locally on your browser. Thank you, and I see you on the next one.